Hello everyone, my name is Druki Forever, and today we're back with Walden, a game. I was really looking forward to playing this again. So yeah, I'm really stoked to be playing this again. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. A ton of people watched it, but some people watched it.
Huh.
White pine. White pine is the emblem of my life. Okay. Oxeye daisy. Interesting. What about this rock? What kind of rock is this? Nope, we're still looking at daisies apparently. What kind of branch is that? Pitch pine seedling. Okay. Your inspiration has become low, but can be regained by reading, attending to sounds of life in the distance, enjoying solitude, and interacting with visitors, animals, and humans. A hare. Well, I can't write because I'm like far away from my cabin now. Black birch seedling. What's that sound? There's something chewing on something. What is that? Oh, I see something red over here. Oh, and there's something purple. Let's take a look at these. Bluettes. Yeah, what's this? Smooth sumac. Oh, okay. We can pick it? Really? Achievement unlocked, forager. Oh, we're full, I think. I think that's what that means. It's flashing white, though, still on the outside, even though it's green on the inside. So I'm not 100% sure. It'll tell me, I think. Will it tell me if I picked it up? Maybe that's enough. I honestly don't know. It looks green. It should be fine. Alright, my inspiration is low. We need to find signs of life. It's a horse. That's a horse. Why do they sound so close, but yet I can't see them? I don't know, but I'm close. This is the house I'm going to, right? Yeah, Emerson's. Oh, what are these flowers over here?
Interesting.
Indian grass. Stands like an Indian chief, taking a last look at his beloved hunting grounds. Its expression haunted me for a week after I first passed and noticed it. Like the glance of an eye. Early goldenrod. Leaves. Okay, what do we got here? White birch. Away from the woods to the town of Concord. Pasture rose? Wait, what? Roses are not so numerous as they were. Some which I examined now have short, stout, hooked thorns and narrow bracts. Is it the Rosa Carolina? Pitch pine cone. Ooh, a dog bone. Can't pick it up. The Emersons. I intend to build me a house which will surpass any on the main street in Concord in grandeur and luxury. As soon as it pleases me as much, it will cost me no more than my present one. Odd jobs at his workbench. Okay. Oh, here we go. Ralph Waldo Emerson, your mentor...
It's very good to make your acquaintance, Mr. Thoreau. Your sister seems to believe our thoughts and philosophies are very much aligned. It is good to find a youth so interested in the finer fruits of thought.
I now have an axe, which you can use at chopping stumps throughout the woods to replenish your fuel stores. Alright. Waldo's Cup and Ball. Cleaning up toys earns 3 cents. You can clean up young Waldo's toys to earn money from Emerson. Okay, and I can help him out. I don't want to get worn out already, so... Oh, I should have looked at that first. Toy horse. Emerson's letterbox. Letter to Margaret Fuller. Okay, what's the other one? Oh, I don't know.
Dear Miss Fuller, it was a pleasure to meet you and thank you for the introductions to such brilliant new company. I am sure that writers such as these will fill our new journal with rays of golden talent. I have another name to add to the roster of our dial, Mr. Henry David Thoreau, a fine, brave youth of this town from whom I expect great things. I will send you some of his work soon. My son, young Waldo, is very well, and wife Lydian sends her love. R.W. Emerson.
That was nice of him.
Recommendation for Henry David Thoreau. I cordially recommend Mr. Henry D. Thoreau, a graduate of Harvard University in August 1837, to the confidence of such parents or guardians as may propose to employ him as an instructor. I have the highest confidence in Mr. Thoreau's moral character and in his intellectual ability. He is an excellent scholar, a man of energy and kindness, and I shall esteem the town fortunate that secures his services. R. Waldo Emerson.
That was very nice of him. Oh, it's dark out already.
Good evening.
Hello.
Edible Plants of Massachusetts. Click on the book to read it. Huckleberry, blackberry, there's lots of stuff. Okay.
Interesting.
Old Farmer's Almanac. Okay. Local wildlife. You are fully rested.
Oh, Henry, how goes your new experiment? Has genius struck yet at my woodlot?
Yes, in fact, The experiment is going quite well.
Excellent to hear. I do look forward to reading your new work. I hope you're keeping a good journal, full of your insights about life in the woods. Since you're here, I could use your assistance with some research I'm doing for a new lecture. Could you spare the time to help me?
Certainly.
Well, thank you. I know you're quite busy with your own work, but I need help finding my copy of Homer's Iliad. I saw that you were reading it down by a new cabin. Do you still have it there?
I haven't seen it, but I can look for it.
Wonderful. Let me mark the very spot I think I left it on your map so that you can find it. In the meanwhile, I found some books on bean planting and local wildlife you might find useful. I put them on the table in my library for you.
That shouldn't be difficult to find. I'll see you again soon.
Running out of food. How? I just filled it up. Didn't I? Didn't I just fill up the food? Or am I just imagining that? I swear I just filled up the food.
Men have become the tools of their tools. The man who independently plucked the fruits when he was hungry has become a farmer, and he who stood under a tree for shelter, a housekeeper. We now no longer camp as for a night, but have settled down on earth and forgotten heaven. Every day or two I stroll to the village to hear some of the gossip which is incessantly going on there, circulating either from mouth to mouth or from newspaper to newspaper, and which, taken in homeopathic doses, was really as refreshing in its way as the rustle of leaves and the peeping of frogs.
I gotta make my way home in the dark. This way? I don't even remember. I don't remember which way I live. I'm going the right way. If I see some of those red bushes, I'll stop and get some more berries. Actually, they were down this way, weren't they? I hear the clock. Crap. I'm gonna run out of time. No, I want to find food. Nope, I ran out of time. Shit. Alright. Let's see. We've read some of these. Every new flower that opens no doubt expresses a new mood of the human mind. Whitewood or oxeye daisy will open perhaps tomorrow or next day. My thoughts begin to correspond. The seedling stoops to rise, to mount higher in coming years, by subtle chemistry, climbing up the sap in the trees, and its first fruits thus shed, transmuted at last, may adorn its crown, when in after years it has become the monarch of the forest. Bluets have spotted the fields for 2 or 3 days. They fill the air with a sweet and innocent fragrance at a few rods' distance. Birch seeds, roses, stuff about the house. Okay. Alright. Wake at your cabin. Okay, now. Wait. Food, low supply, fuel about half. And I need to find his copy of the book. So I need food, I need a little bit of fuel, and I need to find his copy of the book, which was supposedly marked on my map, and should be up this way. Yeah, should be right up here somewhere. I need food, so let's go ahead and gather food. I'm very surprised that I ran out of food so quickly. I don't understand why. I wonder if these berry bushes ever run out, because if they do, we're screwed. Alright, it's partly green, but it looks like it's not all the way green. So let's keep foraging. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. Let's make sure we're not full. Where does it say that at? Near maximum capacity. We're not at maximum, though. Fill up. Alright, this is taking forever. Are we really not at maximum capacity yet? It just says near. Alright, screw it. We're giving up on that. We're looking for the book. Okay, there's the book. Return it to him. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I need to go into town soon. There's a fire. I am fully rested. What's this?
Interesting.
Fishing spots. Spot where I left it is marked with a red X. Okay, so it's over this way. I need to go find my fishing rod. Sandbar willow. Oh, I thought I saw something here.
What is a course of history or philosophy or poetry, no matter how well selected, or the best society, or the most admirable routine of life, compared with the discipline of looking always at what is to be seen?
Driftwood. Alright, let's see. Where am I at on my journal? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Ooh, squirrels.
Interesting.
Red squirrel. Hello, guy. Stone. Handmade fishing rod.
I am no more lonely than the loon in the pond that laughs so loud, or than Walden Pond itself. I am no more lonely than a single mullein or dandelion in a pasture, or a bean leaf, or sorrel, or a horsefly, or a bumblebee. I am no more lonely than the millbrook, or a weathercock, or the North Star, or the south wind, or an April shower, or a January thaw, or the first spider in a new house.
Caught fish. Ooh. Is he getting tired already? He started yawning. Hey, look at that. Alright, how do I... There. Alright, so we caught 2 fish. Nice. What is that? Some kind of fallen wood here? What is this?
Interesting.
Mossy pine. What are these? Alright, what else do I need to do? Fishing spots. Alright. I need to... get some work done at my house. Old log. Wait, old log. Did it say I could do anything with that? No, it did not. Okay. How do I get more fuel? That's the question, I guess. I gotta do that at the chopping block, I guess. It didn't really explain that, I don't think. Click on it to pick it. How are we not full of food, man? I got those fish. Shouldn't that have filled us up? What's it say about food on here? Near maximum capacity. Oh, can't go through there. Alright, where's my house? I am almost there, it looks like. Alright. What's this? Non-payment of poll taxes. General store in Concord. Okay, so I need to go to Concord. Oh boy. I don't even have that much money. I'm gonna have to go do some work for, what's his name? Alright, where's this house at? I am going in the right direction, I think. I didn't realize I owed money for taxes already. We just started playing the game. I have $1.98. So if I don't owe back taxes, I could probably pay it. But if I owe back taxes, I don't think I have enough. So that's going to be an issue. And it's almost getting dark. Shit. I'm getting tired. I need to go rest by what's-his-name's fire. Oh, there's a arrowhead here I didn't see last time.
Many men walk by day, few walk by night. It is a very different season. Chancing to take a memorable walk by moonlight some years ago, I resolved to take more such walks and make acquaintance with another side of nature.
Alright, let's return his book.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Ah, you found my home. Good for you, Henry. I wanted to look at that passage about the generations of mankind and how they're like the autumn leaves. You know the one I mean.
No, I haven't read it.
Oh, well, I had hoped you would and that it would give you inspiration. You should look at it when you have a moment. Your experiment reminds me of the image of heroic life that Homer gives us. I wonder, can we all make our lives heroic in our quality of living, if not on the field of battle? Since you're here, I've also been looking for my works of Confucius. I was reading it the other day down by the marsh. Have you seen it there by any chance?
I haven't seen it, but I can look for it.
Wonderful. Let me mark the very spot. I think I left it on your map so that you can find it.
That shouldn't be difficult to find. I'll see you again soon.
The Mansion of Happiness. One of the first board games published in America. Interesting. Didn't know that. Alright, let's do a little work for him. Oh! Hold on. Hold on. I need to check my resting thing by the fire. You are fully rested. Okay. We'll do a tiny bit of work for him, and then we'll head to conquer it. It'll probably make me wake up here, but it's fine. Soon will change to reflect the passing of seasons. Okay. Alright, let's go rest a little bit, and then we'll go to Concord because we need to pay off this debt. Somewhat rested. Fully rested. Alright, let's see if we can go to Concord now. You gotta go to the general store.
As I walked in the woods to see the birds and squirrels, so I walked to the village to see the men and boys. Instead of the wind among the pines, I heard the carts rattle. In one direction from my house, there was a colony of muskrats in the river meadows. Under the grove of elms and buttonwoods in the other horizon was a village of busy men, as curious to me as if they had been prairie dogs.
Here come John and Henry, Mother, back from their adventures. How was it? Did the boat sail well? Did you see beyond the horizon? Oh, you both look full of good sun and stories. I can't wait to hear them all. Tell what new flowers you found blooming first.
Oh. Alright. Where I am. Late summer.
Here in the
boy.
woods, I live in each season as it passes, breathe the air, drink the drink, taste the fruit, and resign myself to the influence of the earth.
Okay, clothing's good to go. Oh shit, I'm running out of fuel, but I gotta go pay this
August
thing.
1838. Dear Sophia, it was so kind of your family to welcome us, and I hope we will see you all again soon. Edmund looks forward to starting his studies with your brothers, and I'm sure we will all see much more of each other. The poems Henry sent came safely and pleased us much. The sonnet entitled Beauty is my favorite. Best regards, Ellen Sewell.
Alright. I don't have time to look at the others, apparently.
Interesting.
Huh. Oh, she left some gifts in the woods, huh?
Dear Henry, I have set a little game for you based on our own favorite board, the woods. Here is the first piece of the puzzle. I rise above the forest floor, where once I lay in days of yore. A gentle hand has made formation in places hidden, though not forbidden. Come find me if you seek inspiration. Bon chance, Sophia.
Huh. Interesting. I don't want to read that yet. I want to go to the general store. Well, I want to try to pay my taxes before everything gets out of control here. Alright. Is this the general store?
Good day, Henry.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
How do I pay my taxes? Pay back taxes. Oh my gosh. Pay back taxes. It won't let me. I don't have enough money. Crap. That sucks, man. I don't have enough money to pay my taxes. What am I gonna do about that? It won't even let me just pay a little bit.
For my part, I could easily do without the post office. I think that there are very few important communications made through it.
Dear Mr. Thoreau, Dr. Agassiz was quite satisfied with the specimens you sent last month. He says to tell you that the small mud turtle was actually a very rare species quite distinct from the snapping turtle as you labeled it. We would be very much obliged if you could supply us with samples of the following fishes from your small pond and can pay 75 cents apiece. 5 common shiners, 3 yellow perch, 1 walleye. Sincerely, James Elliott Cabot, Assistant to Dr. Agassiz, Harvard University.
So the
For a
fish
long
will give me
time, I
money
was a
now.
reporter to a journal, of no very wide circulation, whose editor has never yet seen fit to print the bulk of my contributions, and, as is too common for writers, I got only my labor from my pains.
Hello then, Henry. Here for your mail or just snooping for news? I hear there will be a rally soon about these slavery questions. That abolitionist from Boston, Mr. Garrison, will be speaking, but I don't know much about such things.
I need to go home and chop some wood and make some more money.
Society is commonly too cheap. We meet at the post office and at the sociable, and about the fireside every night. We live thick and are in each other's way, and stumble over one another, and I think that we thus lose some respect for one another.
Henry and John have decided to start their own school, Father. It means they won't be able to help much in the pencil factory, but they already have several students promised to attend, and it will be a fine, uncommon school, won't it, Henry?
I observed that the vitals of the village were the grocery, the barroom, the post office, and the bank, and, as a necessary part of the machinery, they kept a bell, a big gun, and a fire engine at convenient places, and the houses were so arranged so that every traveler had to run the gauntlet, and every man, woman, and child might get a lick at him. One afternoon, near the end of the first summer, when I went to the village to get a shoe from the cobbler's, I was seized and put into jail because, as I have elsewhere related, I did not pay a tax to or recognize the authority of the state which buys and sells men, women, and children like cattle at the door of its Senate House. I had gone down to the woods for other purposes, but wherever a man goes, men will pursue and paw him with their dirty institutions and, if they can, constrain him to belong to their desperate oddfellow society.
Well, guess we'll... Civil disobedience. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have time for contemplation now, aren't we? Jeez, man. I was just getting ready to go chop my wood. Alright, this is a good stopping point, I think. I'm going to go ahead and save my game. Okay, and we'll end this video here. I hope you guys are enjoying Walden a game as much as I'm enjoying playing it. Oh, let's do this one.
Under a government which imprisons any unjustly, the true place for a just man is also a prison.
Okay. Alright, now we're going to quit. So, if you liked it, tell that like button you want to smash. And don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me, Droogie forever. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Later.